Welcome to Surveying Lectures by Civil Thinking, and from this class we are going to start the module 2. Okay, we have already covered the module 1, that was Introduction to Survey. Now this is the module 2 and this is our first lecture, and the lecture is based on units of measurement in surveying. Okay, so we will see different units for length measurement in surveying and different units for angle measurement in surveying. Okay, so as you can read, in surveying, we use specific units for length, area, volume, and angle, right? Now, two main systems are in use: English system and the international system. Okay. Now, in surveying, what we do, we often use two systems. Okay. So, the first system of units is English system. Okay. Now, in the English system, we use feet for length or inches. Okay, and in international system, or we also call it as SI system, right? And in the SI system, we represent the measurements lengths in the meters or centimeters. Okay, now let us see about English system, the first system. Okay, now in the English system, the basic unit of length is foot. Okay, so in English system we use foot for the length. Okay, and historically there were two definitions, so the foot had two definitions. Okay, now until 1959, okay, 1 feet was approximately equal to 0.3048006 meters. Okay, now after 1959, okay, the foot is equal to 0.3048. Okay, so 0.3048. Okay, so this 006 is dropped after 1959. Okay, but there are, we still have old maps, right? We still have old maps where they use 1 foot to be all of this. Okay, but in the new maps, I mean after 1959 maps, okay, so the 1 foot is exactly 0.3048. Okay, so I have, I'm talking about this because you might see in your work, when you are a surveyor, you might see very old surveys, I mean old maps. Okay, so you won't get confused why the things are different there. Okay, so I mean this is not really different, a slight, there are after 1959 it is rounded off to only 0.3048. Okay, but before that, before 1959, 1 feet was not rounded off. Okay, so that is just a small difference. Okay, negligible difference. Okay, now let's see about this table. Okay, now 1 foot is 12 inches, 1 yard is 3 feet, 1 inch is approximately 2.54 centimeter. Okay, and we use in surveying, we use rod, right? We use poles, we use perch. Okay, and one rod, okay, rod can be a pole or perch. Okay, and one rod, the length of one rod is 16.5 feet. Okay, so this is something important. Okay, so these two basically they are important. Okay, in surveying, because you might be already aware of these: 1 foot is 12 inches, 1 yard is 3 feet, right? Now one rod is equal to 16.5 feet, and we also use, in surveying we use chains, right? And in the coming class I will show you that chain. Okay, we have many types of chains. Okay, engineering chain, and when the Gunter's chain, it is very common. Okay, very famous all over the world. Okay, and the length of one Gunter's chain, okay, is 66 feet. Okay, and it is equal to 4 rods. Okay, so 16.5 times 4 is 66 feet. Okay, so one Gunter's chain is equal to 4 rods. Okay, and one rod is equal to 16.5 feet. Okay, so that makes one Gunter's chain equal to 66 feet. Okay, now after that we have mile. You might be already aware of this. Okay, 1 mile and 1 nautical mile. Okay, 1 mile is 80 chains. Okay, so 1 mile you can measure it with 80 chains, right? So that makes 1 mile equal to 5,280 feet. Okay, so if you just remember only rod, okay, if you remember the length of rod, okay, because you have to remember it. Okay, so it is 16.5 feet. Okay, then you will know one Gunter's chain is 4 rods. Okay, so what you have to remember is, you have to remember one rod is 16.5 feet. Okay, so I will write here one rod is 16.5 feet, right? So you have to remember this, okay? After that, you have to remember this. One Gunter's chain is 4 rods, okay? One chain, okay? CH, okay, is equal to 4 rods, okay? So that makes it equal to 4 times 16.5 feet, right? And you have to remember this. 1 mile is 80 chains, okay? 1 mile is 80 chains, okay? So you have to remember this. One rod is 16.5 feet, okay? One rod is 16.5 feet, okay? So one chain is 4 rods and 1 mile is 80 chains, okay? So that makes 1 mile because it is equal to 80 chains and each chain is equal to 4 rods, right? So 4 rods is 4 times 16.5 feet, right? Times 80, right? So that becomes 1 mile, okay? So most importantly, you have to remember this. One rod length is 16.5 feet and you have to remember one chain is 4 rods and you have to remember 1 mile is 80 chains, okay? And rest you can calculate it yourself, okay? Now if you remember everything, okay, I mean that's more better, okay? I mean 1 mile is equal to 8,280 and one Gunter's chain is 66 feet, okay? But that might, maybe you won't be able to remember, I don't know, okay? If you can remember, that's good, but at least, okay, at least you should remember one rod is equal to 16.5 feet, okay? Now let us move on. Now here is a note. Many states still use US survey foot, okay? Others use the international foot, okay? Now I have told you earlier that before 1959 we call it as US survey foot, okay? That was without round off, right? Okay? And the the international foot is the rounded off, okay, after 1959, okay? This is the rounded off 0.3048 meters. 1 feet is 0.3048 meters, okay? So we call it as international foot, okay? So it is rounded off and we call it as international foot, okay? So many states still use US survey foot, okay? So even today they use the before 1959, okay? So they don't round off, they keep it approximately this, okay, without rounding off, okay? And others use international foot, okay? Others use rounded off, okay? So let us move on. Now let us talk about angle units, okay? Now surveying angles are measured in degrees, okay? So we measure angles in degree, right? So we know 1 degree is 60 minutes, okay? And 1 minute is 60 seconds, okay? So we denote it with double dash is seconds, okay? And only one, this, it is minute, okay? So the angles, what is it? So 1 degree is 60 minutes, okay? And 1 minute is 60 seconds, okay? So it makes 1 degree equal to 60 times 60 seconds, okay? So 1 degree is 60 minutes and 1 second is 60 seconds, okay? So also we include subdivisions like, we call them as grades, okay? So 400 grades is full circle, okay? So the full circle, a complete circle, it is equal to 400 grades, okay? 400 grades, okay? Now we also denote it with mils, okay? And one full circle, okay? And we will also call as mils, okay? 6,400, okay? So one full circle is 6,400 mils, okay? Now let us talk about SI system, okay, international. Now the basic unit of length is meters, right? And subdivisions, we can subdivide the meter into millimeters, okay? And we know 1 millimeter is 10 to power minus 3 meters, okay? And 1 centimeter is 10 to power minus 2 meters and 1 kilometer is 10 to power 3 meters, okay? Now what they use square meters or hectares, okay? And 1 hectare is approximately 10,000 meters square, okay? Volumes are meter cubes, okay? Angles use degrees or radians, okay? So in SI system we use both degrees and the radians, okay? Now there is a simple explanation here. So SI units are based on decimal factors. The meter is now defined by the distance light travels in this. Okay, so it is not important, by the way. Okay, so all you have to remember is this: 1 degree is 60 minutes and 1 minute is 60 seconds. Okay, so basically you have to remember all of these things. Okay, so one rod is 16.5 feet. Okay, you have to remember this. One chain is 4 rods. You have to remember this. 1 mile is 80 chains. You have to remember this, and you have to remember this. 1 degree is 60 minutes. 1 minute is 60 seconds. And okay, so it automatically shows 1 degree to be 60 times 60. Okay, seconds. Now one foot circle is 400 grades. Okay, now in SI system we use SI system for the angles. Okay, we use both degrees. Okay, degrees, and we also use what? We use radians. Okay, so they are both used. Okay, so I think that's it for this class. Okay, now in case you have any doubts, you can comment. Okay, so that's it for today. See you in the next class. Thank you.